to a lot throughout this show.
You hear the news? They carted old so-and-so off to Urinetown the other day.
Is that so? Well, what did he do?
Oh, such and such, I hear.
Well, what do you know? Old so-and-so.
It's kind of a mythical place, you understand? A bad place. A place that you won't see until Act 2 and then, well, let's just say it's filled with symbolism and things like that. But Urinetown, the musical, well, here we are. Welcome. It takes place in a town like any town that you might find in a musical. This year is its first setting for the show. As the sign says, it is a public amenity, meaning public toilet. These people have been waiting for hours to get in. It's the only amenity that they can afford to get into.
Is this where you tell the audience about the water shortage?
What's that, little Sally?
You know, the water shortage, the hard times, the drought. A shortage so awful that private toilets eventually became unthinkable. A premise so
Whoa there, little Sally. Not all at once. You'll hear more about the water shortage in the next scene.
Oh, I guess we're going to overlook them with too much exposition, huh?
Everything in its time, little Sally. You're too young to understand it now, but nothing can kill a show like too much exposition.
What about that subject matter?
Well,
Or about time limit? That could kill the show pretty good.
well, little Sally, suffice it to say that in Urinetown, the musical, everybody has to use public bathrooms in order to take care of their private business. Why, that's the central conceit of the show. Better hope your pennies add up to the fee. We can't have you peeing for free. If you do, they'll catch you. We never fail, and we never bother with jail.
You'll get your town, welcome to your town, oh, women to your town.
You won't need bail. Later on, you'll learn that these public bathrooms are controlled by a private company. They keep admission high, generally so. If you're down in your luck, you have to come to a place like this. One of the poorest, filthiest urinals in town.
And you can't just go in the bushes either. There's laws against it.
That's right, little Sally. Harsh laws, too. That's why little Sally here is counting her pennies. Isn't that so, little Sally?
I'm very close, officer. Just a few pennies away.
Oh, aren't we all, little Sally? Aren't we all?
Excuse me, sir, but can you tell me the way to the private company that controls these public bathrooms?
Oh, you mean the urine company?
That's the one.
You'll meet the guy who runs the urine company later. That over there is his daughter.
Well, it's quite a ways from here, man. You see, this is the bad part of town.
So it is.
But if you squint, you can just see their headquarters rising above the skyline.
The Leaning Tower on the hill?
That's the one.
Gosh, it's beautiful.
He's my paw, Miss Pennywise. Can't you get in for free? Just this once.
Get your head out of the clouds, Bobby Strong. No one gets in for free.
Now, Miss Pennywise, we've all had to make special arrangements with people in high places over the years, so why not let this one be ours?
If old man Strong gets in for free, then so do I.
And I.
There. No one's getting anywhere for free. Don't you think I have bills of my own to pay? Don't you think I have taxes and tariffs and mails I have to meet too? Well, I do. And I don't pay them with promises, see? I pay them with cash. Cold, hard cash. Every morning you all
doing, Strong?
It is!
Seize him!
Pa!
You've done a terrible thing here today, Strong.
I did what I thought was necessary.
Grab him up, Bobby. Never thought I'd live to see the day.
Breaking the Public Health Act is an exiling offense, Strong.
White exiling.
And what if it is? I feel better now. That's all I cares about.
Oh, Pa!
Always knew we'd get you in the end, Joseph Strong. Take him away!
Bobby!
Pa!
Don't forget about me, Bobby!
I won't, Pa, I won't!
You tell your mother! Tell your mother that I love her!
I'm right here!
I will, Pa! I will!
Oh, God! What have I done? Remember me, boys! Remember me!
Remember, Bobby, what became of him?
What became of him? What do you mean by that?
Just keep your head out of the clouds. That's all I'm saying. Good day.
All right. Who's ready to pay?
It's my last few dollars. We'll pay.
Me too.
And me.
We'll pay Bobby Strong. Always and forever. Just so long as you keep letting us pay.
Oh, Pa. What's to become of you?
Back to work now, Bobby. The morning rush is on.
Where's my dough?
Isn't that what we're all asking ourselves, Senator? Where's my dough? From the cop walking his beat to a little baby asleep in his mother's arms, we're all asking ourselves the same question. Where's my dough? And by dough, of course, I mean money.
I made my speech. Where's my dough?
Oh, there will be plenty of dough, Senator, once the new fee hikes breeze through the legislature.
I was hoping to wait for the vote during my latest fact-finding mission to Rio. Wouldn't want to be around once the new fee hikes breeze through.
You think I've gone too far this time, don't you think?
It's a powder keg out there, Cladwell. This time, I think it's gonna blow.
Daddy!
What? Oh, darling! I thought you'd never get here.
Sorry I'm late, Daddy. I left just as soon as my exams were finished.
How's everything, dear?
Fine, Daddy, just fine. It feels so great to be done with school, finally.
Do you see there, Mr. McQueen? Beautiful, big-hearted, and now with a head full of the best stuff that money can buy.
Well, the stuff in her head is nearly as big as the stuff in her heart. She'll be running this company in no time.
That would be all, Mr. McQueen.
Yes, of course.
Well, I'll be Hope Cladwell, and all grown up to
Hello, Senator.
come to join your father's little operation.
Well, it's just a fax copy position, of course. First day.
A fax copy position, huh? Well, your father mentioned he was reading on a new fax copy girl. He neglected, however, to mention how beautiful she'd be. You'd be. You're so beautiful. Even as a little girl, I saw you with cute little things.
Enough, Phil.
Yes, of course.
Well, we won't keep you waiting, Senator. It's a big day, and I'm sure you'll have your hands full once with the fee hike vote and all.
Oh, they'll be full, Cladwell. And by this time tomorrow, I fully expect them to be full of cash.
Oh, they'll be full of cash, Senator. We'll all be full once the vote comes through.
Oh, the vote won't come through, Cladwell, just as long as you come through with the cash.
Oh, no worries there, Senator. Once the vote comes through, there'll be nothing to come through but the cash.
And no need to worry about the vote, Mr. Cladwell. I'll make sure it passes through the list.
Yes! I think we understand each other.
Yes. Well,
Good. Let's meet the staff. Staff? Staff, this here is my daughter, and our newest fax copy girl, Hope Gladwell. Hope, the good people of You're in Good Company, or the UGC as it's known for short.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Say a few words, Hope, darling.
Well, it's a great company, and I hope I can help make it even greater.
Well, that's absolutely right, Hope, darling. Absolutely right. For you see, ladies and gentlemen, 20 years ago, we came to the people of this community with a simple proposition. Look the other way while we run this company the way we see fit. And we will keep the pee off the streets and the water in the ground. Hope has come to join in that promise. So promise me that you will treat her like the Gladwell she is. For one day she may be wearing the very shoes you see me wearing today. The shoes I wore when I made that promise. Oh, those were many years ago. I saw gray skies from blowing cold. I saw gray skies and made them rainbow. Now those skies aren't so bleak to behold. They're still gray, but they pay for your salary spent on. I took this town and formally stamped here. I took this town and made it smell swank. I made flushing me flush and the bank. I'm the man with the plan. darling? Did I buy your way into the most expensive university in the world? To teach you how to feel conflicted? Or to learn how to manipulate great masses of people?
To learn how to manipulate great masses of people, Daddy.
Which is exactly what we'll do. Now get to copying.
And practicing.
And welcome home.
576, 577, just a few more.
Well, hello there, little Sally. Awfully late for a little girl to be out and about, especially on a night like tonight.
Just trying to scrape together a few more coins before late night rush is all. $1 to spare?
Sure, little Sally. I'm in a good mood tonight.
Gee, thanks. Say, Officer Laxta, I was thinking, we don't spend too much time on hydraulics, do we?
Hydraulics, little Sally?
You know, hydraulics. Hydration, irrigation, or just plain old laundry. Seems to me with all the talk of the drought and the water shortage and whatnot, we spend some time on those things too. After all, a dry spell would affect hydraulics.
Why, sure it would, little Sally, but how shall I put this? Sometimes, in a musical, it's much better to focus on one big thing rather than a lot of little things. It keeps the audience much happier that way, and it's a lot easier to write.
One big thing, huh?
That's right, little Sally.
Then why not hydraulics?
Run along then, little Sally. Wouldn't want you to miss last call. Miss Pennywise won't hold the gate forever, you know.
Oh, that's right. Thanks for the coin. Bye.
What a night. Everything cleaned up all right, Mr. Merrill?
Oh, yeah, sure. Same as always. Did you hear him scream, Officer Lapstock?
Old man strong?
All the way down to Urinetown. Urinetown.
Oh, yes, I heard him. But then, they all seem to scream in the end now, don't they? As their long journey into exile comes to a close, and the spires of Urinetown peak above the horizon. Well, they do scream then, Mr. Harold. They most certainly do.
Oh. I thought he might be different somehow.
Different?
Old man strong. He always seemed a bit tougher than the rest. I thought he might surprise us.
If there's one thing I've learned in my many years of enforcing the laws of this city, it's that the journey down to Urinetown offers no surprises. Not even from the very toughest among us. On that journey, expect only the expected. Well, it's a hard, cold, tumble of a journey, worthy of a gurney, a bumble down, a slap, face, smack with a mace, certain to the base, I stumble down at the path that only only one place, for was a ring, as I crumble down, a hard, cold, tumble of a journey, tumble of a journey to Urinetown.
Julie Cassidy went to a field behind a tree, saw there was no one who could see her
Me!
But me,
Jacob rose and blue, thought he was safe up in his room. Didn't know the jars he kept up there, but on the get trip to
There are those who think I'm ambitious,
overly malicious,
a bunch of fruit, but it's weak. Who? Got full of people.
tower to the steeple,
Lawful fruits, our task, bring a little order.
little out of order.
What he looks at the book says, certainly a season,
Triple out of treason.
hot cabinets.
Roger rose and bounced, kept the company up and bounced, cut ran over and he killed his
Spelt.
He dealt doom. Roger Roosevelt. Joseph Openjoy. Don't be like them, don't be like them, don't be like them, don't be like them.
Off you go then, boys, and happy hunting.
So, are you ready for your trip, Officer Lockstock?
To Urinetown?
To Rio, of course.
Yes. Rio. Well, I did have to squeeze Cladwell a little bit tighter for our monthly extortions, money bribes, payoffs, and
Beware, Officer Lockstock. It would seem we're no longer alone.
Well, I'll be.
And if I'm not mistaken, that there's his daughter.
So it is. And all grown up, too. Miss Cladwell, out a little bit late, don't you think?
Oh, hello, officers.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're on a late night behind the bushes to relieve yourself for free kind of walk.
Oh, no, officers. I'm just heading home from work. First day.
Long hours.
Just like us.
Well, there's some kind of big vote down at the legislature tonight. Plenty of faxing to do.
And copying, I imagine.
Oh, yes, and copying.
I must say, Miss Cladwell, your father mentioned the size and purity of your heart. He neglected, however, to mention the absolute size of your beauty.
Does beauty have a size, officer?
In some countries. I take care on these streets late at night, Miss Cladwell. There's no telling what some people wouldn't do for a few coins.
Especially with the new fee hikes and all.
Oh, I'm not afraid of people, officers.
Oh, no.
No. You see, everyone has a heart. As long as you know that, you need never fear a soul.
Everyone.
Everyone.
Even criminals.
Even criminals.
Even policemen?
What?
Body strong.
Out of it late, don't you think?
Out a bit late taking care of another late night rush is all. You know there's talk of new fee hikes. The people are getting edgy.
Are they? Well, I'm glad to hear that you were, otherwise engaged. Wouldn't want to put you under suspicion for taking a late night behind the bushes.
Oh, don't worry, officer. I don't have to do that anymore. Not while I work for Penny, I don't.
You do have to keep your head out of the clouds, don't you?
What do you mean by that?
What he means is you're a good boy, Bobby Strong. See that you don't end up like your father.
And how did my father end up?
Well, we're off. Our work's never done. Good night.
Good night, officers.
Good night, Bobby.
You were rather brave with them.
I don't care for policemen. Not those two, anyway.
But policemen protect the peace.
Do they?
Usually.
Didn't I see you over by the amenity this morning?
That was me. I was rushing off to work. First day.
Did you find your way all right?
The gleaming tower on the hill. Couldn't miss it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's rather shiny, that's true enough.
Did you mean what you said back there? To those policemen about everyone having a heart?
Well, sure I did.
Because mine feels awful cold just now.
Cold.
Or empty. One of the two.
Well, not because of me, I hope.
Oh no. It's because of something I did.
Bobby, reason with the woman. I'm a little short this morning.
No shorter than yesterday, but as I've grown. Huh?
vacuum where it used to be.
A vacuum in your chest? That's so implausible.
Did something wrong this morning. That's all I'm trying to say, and I can't seem to get it out of my head.
A vacuum?
My action. I let someone down, and I feel really bad about it.
Well, maybe that's nature's way of telling you it's time to lift someone up.
Really?
Do you think you'd be feeling as bad as you do if you didn't have a heart?
I don't know. I suppose not.
Of course you wouldn't, because then you'd be dead. When darkness surrounds you and you lose your way, you have your own compass that turns night to day, and it's even with you before you depart. You still hear it bidding, it's leading you, follow your heart.
Follow my heart. But to where?
To wherever your heart tells you to go.
Even there?
Even to the clouds, if that's what your heart commands. What's it saying now?
I don't know. I don't know how to listen to my heart.
You have to listen carefully. Here, let me try.
Do you hear? Do you?
There it is, so faint. It's saying, we all want a world filled with peace and with joy, with plenty of water for each girl and boy. The bright shining world is just waiting to start. No weakness or sorrow, just cleanness tomorrow. If only you follow your heart. You see there, Bobby? Even your heart knows you should follow your heart.
Peace and joy, plenty of water. I guess I do want those things.
But there's something else your heart was saying. Maybe something I shouldn't have heard.
There was?
Oh, sure there was. It was barely audible, but I definitely heard something.
Well, what was it?
Let me try again. Maybe I can make it out this time. Ah, there it is. So faint. It's saying, follow into the open air, far smaller and noise. Someone is waiting there. Someone who shares all your hopes and your joys. Someone is waiting there. Why, my heart was saying those exact words just the other day.
It was?
Sure it was. Squalor and noise, hopes and joys. It was telling me about all those things.
Why did no two lips could speak this one?
I didn't either.
Until now.
Here. Listen.
Someday I'll meet someone whose heart joins with mine. Immortals and arteries all intertwined. They'll beat so much stronger than they could apart. In shivers of muscle to hustle the love in our hearts. Love is kind and considerate. Love night.
Oh,
Oh. I won't forget about what you said. About the clouds and my heart.
I won't forget about what you said about the laughter and the gladness. Wait a minute, when will I see you again?
You can't see me very well in this light, but a bright new world is waiting for us, somewhere out there. I know it. Come to amenity number 9 tomorrow. I'll show it to you.
She loves him, doesn't she, Officer Lockstock?
Well, of course she does, little Sally. He's the hero of the show. She has to love him.
Everyone loves Bobby Strong. What's it like, Officer Lockstock?
Love?
Urinetown.
Oh, right. Well, I can't tell you that, little Sally.
Why not?
Well, because it's a secret, that's why. Its power depends on mystery. I can't just blurt it out like, there is no Urinetown. We just kill people. Oh, no. The information must be oozed out very slowly until it bursts forth in one big cathartic moment. Somewhere in Act 2, when everybody's singing and things like that.
Oh, I get it.
Oh, I better be going. Time for the next scene.
Next morning, I get ready for the new defiance announced.
That's the one. I'll be seeing you around, little Sally, and keep your head down.
And so, with this piece of paper, the UGC proudly awards amenity number 9, the first of our entirely new legal behinds, which we hope you all honor and enjoy. Of course! No one knows better than the good people of the You're in Good Company how difficult times are. But researching and finding lasting solutions is expensive. So, for the time being, our decision is firm and we look forward to going to Rio with our profits. I mean, finding lasting solutions. And all that. Good luck, Miss Pennywise. And see you, well, you know where.
You can't do this to us, Miss Pennywise. Otherwise, it's up to Urinetown for all these people.
It'll be off to Urinetown for me if I don't. Now form a line and have your money ready. The new fee hike money, that is.
Miss Pennywise.
Bobby Strong, where the hell have you been?
I'm so sorry I'm late, Miss Pennywise. I was just, well, I was up all night thinking, that's all.
Up all night thinking, is it? You work here now, Bobby. You don't need to go in the bushes anymore.
Oh, no, I wasn't.
Like father, like son, that's what I say. Now let's get to work.
Well, actually, Miss Pennywise, it was about my father that I was thinking. About what happened to him. About what's happening to all of us.
He broke the law yesterday, Bobby, and that's the end of it.
I know, but what if the law is wrong, Miss Pennywise?
What did you say?
I said, what if the law is wrong? Miss Pennywise, what if all of this is wrong?
Wrong! You got a sweet-looking head, Bobby. A sweet-looking head. But you keep it up there in the clouds day after day after day, and it's gotta come down from there. You hear me, Bobby Strong? You get the head out of the clouds. You get it out of the clouds.
Off in the What was it for? I can't ignore these black and moral prerogative schemes. Look at the sky, high above this madness. Here below, feel our shame. It must stop in the name of the sky.
Here's all I have, Bobby. Is it enough?
You hold on to your money, Mom.
Really?
The fee is the law, Bobby Strong. She'll abide by it or she'll join her husband.
And what if there was a new law in town, Miss Pennywise? A new law that didn't abide by a voting process, or elected body, or process of judicial review, but a brand new law that came from a muscular, blood-pumping organ, like this one, right here.
A muscular organ?
Well, if this one's too small for you, why don't you try this one on for size?
It's blinding me.
Look at the sky. There's a great big heart there. There's a heart in the sky. There just is. Gonna fly in the sky.
Don't do this, Bobby. You'll regret it.
I don't think so. Come on, Mom. This one's on the house. For everyone. Forever.
Your heart knows all things great and true.
Nothing new breaking them, no.
Your heart points to the great big blue and the people's allegiance must go.
Tell me where.
Look at the sky. That's our inspiration. If we try, we begin. Look at the sky. Bobby wants to become you. Wants to become us all. Look at the sky.
There's a
The band is so wide, wide, proudly the sky in the sky.
in the
You'll be off to Rio then, I imagine.
Already got my ticket.
Good work on the floor of the legislature, Fifth. It was touch and go for a while, I understand.
Well, your beaches of Rio slideshow changed their minds soon enough. Just like it changed my mind those many years ago. God, I wish I never met you, Caldwell B. Cladwell.
Sorry to interrupt, Daddy. I just wanted to make sure you got your morning classes.
Hope, darling, you're absolutely glowing.
It would seem that the office work agrees with her with copying the law.
And the faxing.
Oh yes, faxing. You're a good girl, Hope Cladwell. I used to be one before I met your father.
A good girl.
You heard me. 622, 623, just a few more.
Daddy, can I ask you a question?
Sure, Hope, darling, what is it?
Do you believe in love?
Love, why? Why do you ask?
Just wondering. I met this boy you
I'm
see.
sorry, Mr. Cladwell. We have a little problem.
Caldwell? Long time no see.
Miss Pennywise.
Anyways, it's about public amenity number 9, sir. The people have rioted.
Right!
They're peeing for free, Caldwell. I tried to stop them.
The assistant custodian is refusing to take the people's money, sir. A young man by the name of Bobby Strong.
Bobby Strong.
They've rescinded the Public Health Act.
And the Water Preservation Act.
Can they do that?
Strictly symbolic. hydraulics, sir. The group gathered there is a small fraction of the population as a whole.
What's happening, Daddy? I don't understand.
I wouldn't expect a pure and good heart like yours to understand. Mr. Barrel and I are ready, Mr. Cladwell. Just give us the word.
What did I tell you, Cladwell? It's a powder keg out there. And I have a very important plane to catch. Excuse me.
Sit! You're not going anywhere. Not until we nip this unpleasantness in the bud.
Nip? How so?
You're a Cladwell Hope. What would you do if the very foundation of your life's work were threatened by the rebel-rousing son of a convicted criminal?
Look deep into his heart and try to understand what made it pound so angrily.
Angry, you say? Angry? No one gets angry at me! Not without a beating!
A beating! Daddy, beating people is wrong!
Life is a beating. The sooner you learn that, the better.
Life should be beautiful.
Life is many things. Look closer and you'll see it. I do. I see it everywhere. A little bunny in the meadow is nibbling grass without a care. He's so delightful as he hops for you. You say hi, buddy, and he stops for you. You pull your trigger and he drops for you. Goodbye, bunny boo. Hello, rabbit stew. Get me, boys?
You tell him, boss!
Don't be the bunny. Don't be the stew. Don't be the dinner. You got better things to do. It ain't no joke. That's why it's funny. So take your cue. Don't be the bunny. Don't be the bunny.
But Daddy, we're talking about people, not animals.
People are animals, Hope, darling.
Animals with huge incisors and big fluffy feet.
Look closer. You'll see them. I do. I see them everywhere. A little bunny had a toll booth. He needs a measly 50 cents. A little bunny didn't plan ahead. Poor little bunny simply doesn't have the bread. He begs for mercy, but gets jailed instead. Huffs and peppers in the air as the bunny gets the chair. See the moral, people.
Clear as day, boss!
Don't be the bunny. Don't be the dope. Don't be the loser. You're not better than that hope. You're born to power. You're in the money. Advice to you. Don't be the bunny.
The little bunny has a toll booth.
You heard me.
But Daddy bunnies don't drive cars.
Oh, don't they?
No, actually, I don't think they do.
Live long enough, Hope, darling, and you'll see many things.
Even a daughter, doubting her father.
A little bunny in a shoebox. He thinks he's found a brand new home. So snug and cozy on your closet floor. And then you open up your closet door. What's that bunny in my closet for? With a mallet and some clippers, you find out new bunny slippers. Get the message, Dad.
Right behind you, boss!
Don't be the bunny. Don't be the shoe. You don't get stepped on. What steps is you? You're stepping up to where it's sunny. Step on the board. Don't be the bunny. Don't be the bunny. All right, everybody, get yourselves together. It's time we bagged ourselves a few rabbits. Let's go.
get a turn.
Here's some cash, Bobby, just for you.
Well, no, keep your cash, friend, and relieve yourself in happiness.
Busy day so far. Busy so my record if the books are right. How's the urinal holding up?
Oh, well, there's some spillage, but nothing to worry about. People are happy. That's the main thing.
Police!
Everyone remain calm.
It'll take a lot of explaining to keep us calm, Bobby Strong.
You stay back, officers. We're in control of this amenity now. The people here, people free.
That's my amenity, officers. I want all these people taken away.
Officer Blackstock, what's happening?
Why, it's the Act 1 finale, little Sally. It's where Clapwell arrives to snuff out the uprising. It's a big song and dance number involving the entire cast.
Snuff out the uprising, but what about Bobby's dreams?
Oh, little Sally. Dreams only come true in happy musicals. and a few Hollywood movies, but this clearly isn't either one of those. No. Dreams are meant to be crushed. It's nature's way.
This may not be a happy musical, Officer Blackstock, but it's still a musical. And when a little girl has been given as many lines as I have, there's still hope for dreams.
Oh,
Oh, Bobby, I told you to follow your heart, not seize an amenity.
well, I did follow my heart, Hope. Thanks to you.
The amenity won't take much more of this uprising, Caldwell. Bobby's a sweet boy, but not sweet enough to sweeten that spillage. Not by a long shot.
The amenity will take as much as it has to, Miss Pennywise. The days of deprivation are over for these people.
Yeah! The days of deprivation have only begun. If this madness continues a moment longer.
Sure, Mr. Gladwell, that's what you've been saying for 20 years. And for 20 years, we have waited for long-term solutions. That never came. Yeah! But we are done waiting, you see, for a new day has dawned today. A day where the idea of human dignity is more than just a forgotten notion, but a living, breathing reality, a day. This day where the people be for free, because the people are free. Yeah! People are free. How can it be? Enslave us. See how we can be free from the chains he gave us. We are suffering now such lives of sorrow. Don't give us tomorrow, just give us today.
Free, people are free. How can it be? Enslave us. See how we can be free from the chains he gave us. We are suffering now such lives of sorrow. Don't give us tomorrow, just give us today.
From every street home, coming and from all the people, making new way, taking the clouds of rain to sing of today.
Sing of today. Sing of today. Sing today. Sing today. Sing today.
Perhaps best to stay back here with your father, oh dear. The police want to charge soon.
Your father?
Charge? Daddy, these people need understanding, not brutality.
On the contrary, Hope, darling, a little brutality is exactly what these people need. Officer Lockstock!
Wait! He only wants the people to be happy. Isn't that worth something?
Happy, you say?
Happy?
So you want happy, Mr. Strong? Did you say happy, Mr. Strong? If the people be, I'm sure they'll be as happy as a pup. With no rules and no fees to pay, you would be looking up. But too bad the water that we share would fit inside a cup. Think of tomorrow, Mr. Strong.
What a
Think of tomorrow, Mr. Strong. Think of tomorrow, Mr. Strong. Our resources are as fragile as a newborn baby skull. With your actions, you would cut the child and leave us
me you were a glad one.
I'm the same person I was last night.
The person from last night would have joined us by now, Hope.
I can't fight against my father, Bobby.
I cannot fight against him. So you either join us or stand aside.
Stand aside.
You heard me.
Bobby, think you're standing on the brink. You'll be arrested soon, perhaps as soon as soon. And I could never bear to see you taken where the guilty fears meet, the toilet judgment seat.
Said to follow your heart. Here's where my heart leads. Now I'll do my part to banish your needs. You made me to see fantastically clear when people be free. There's nothing to
Give up now.
the world like seeds, and the hurting is miles. They're coming to trees. This violence on child. Sing of today, not tomorrow. And the lives of sorrow. Today,
Enough of this nonsense, Mr. Strong! Your rebel is no match for my men!
He's right, Bobby. Is that one? Two men? And we're all so poor.
Now release the girl! It's time you face your punishment like a man!
Release the girl, but there's no one holding her. Oh.
Well, your reason with the woman. I'm a little short this morning.
No better than yesterday, unless I've grown. Huh?
You can punish our bodies, Mr. Clodwell, but you'll never punish our spirits. Punish our bodies? I never heard any punishment my body.
Oh, punishment is all you'll ever know once you release the girl!
So what does it mean, Bobby?
Well, it looks like we're in a real tight spot, doesn't it?
Your fellow revolutionaries seem to think so.
Well, I suppose we should leave.
Oh, Bobby, they'll never let you leave now.
Oh, God. What have I done? Remember me, boys. Remember me.
Not without you, they won't. Which is why you're coming with us.
I told you, Bobby, I won't fight against my father.
And I told you that I cannot fight against him.
But how can I come with you and not fight against my father unless... Oh, God, Bobby! Oh, God, Bobby, no!
From every
Every
people hear lots of things about Urinetown, of course, and well, that's just the way we like it. For example, a little boy once asked me, is Urinetown actually a nice place to live? In the red houses along golden, frothy canals? Like Venice? Only different? I didn't say yes. I didn't say no either.
I want them found, damn it! I want my gun returned and body strong punished!
We are working around the clock, sir. But as the sign says, it is a secret hideout.
Enough of your excuses, Lockstock! You've got weapons, use them!
But, sir!
What is Urinetown? Urinetown's a tool, an instrument of power to enforce my iron rule. So send your troops to all the streets and make them understand. If hope is not returned, it's Urinetown for all the land.
If hope is not returned, it's Urinetown for all the land, land.
Dance! Do they think I'll dance? Those people with my color want to make me change my stance. Stand, forget it. Never, no. I'll teach them not to take away what's mine. Sir, we should go to the emergency planning board waiting for us. Reports.
We'll have to keep on our toes long, but we can't stop now. Not until we deliver the rest of these memos to the other consistent custodians around the city.
Do you think they'll join us?
Hard to say. They were scared like we were scared once. But if it's true what they say about everyone having a heart, they'll have to join us. What is Urinetown? Urinetown's a lie. What means to keep the poor in check until the day they die? I did not shirk their dirty work, but things are different now. We'll fight for right with all our might until we win somehow. We'll fight for right with all our might until we win somehow. Dance, listen to me dance. My body now is racing through the greatest dance. Canyons of freedom, that's where they performing cautionary so.
Your heart is like a stallion?
I'll explain along the way, Mom. Come on, let's go.
Oh, no, you don't. Where are they hiding, old Sally? Tell me how some things go easy on you.
Easy on me. You mean like sending me to the nice part of Urinetown?
That can be arranged.
Save it for one of your stoopies, Officer Lockstock. My heart is in the rebellion. And besides, the way I see it, I'm already in Urinetown. We all are. Even you.
Me in Urinetown.
Sure. The way I see it, Urinetown's not so much a place as it is a metaphysical place.
I say 5 more seconds until she gets the rope. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1!
Hey, that was a close one. Cops crawling all over the place.
So, Sally, what the hell have you been?
Spying up near the tower is off. I saw Biff and Gladwell and Miss Pennywise. They were having, I don't know what you want to call it, a meeting of some sort. A quorum.
That's it. She gets the rope.
Straight her up! Wait a minute! You can't just give her the rope.
Why not?
Cause Cal and her would make us no better than them.
Haven't you heard, little Sally? We are no better than them. In fact, we're worse!
Worse.
What do you think they talk about in those quarrels they got up there? How good they are? Now you listen up. Sooner or later, a bunch of cops are gonna come down here and bust us up like a bunch of overripe antelopes. But I say, as long as our juice gets got to spill all over this floor here, then her juice has to spill as well. Collateral juice. Then we'll see who's better than who. Look at her here, all wrapped up, back and tied, with her head full of hair and her heart full of pride. Well, boys, I have enough of each fair rugged curl. A big bang boom! Let's get tough, let's rock, snuff that girl.
Snuff that girl. But killing people is wrong.
So, right? Look at us here in a hole on the land. We are full of fear. What a wreck! What a sham! The cops will be here, busted heads, bloody wet.
But we'll need to telephone away. It's not about that kid.
We try to hold each other.
What's his plan? Good, he's doing bad. Nuts, big overs. You get any corporate plan that I see. He's a nut. And the roars with his blood. She is pushing in the window. The best of that girl. Bang! Bang! A big bang! Boom! Let's bring our message of hate to the entire world! Easy there, friend. A message like ours works best under extremely unbalanced circumstances.
Such as we have right here.
Exactly! Now get the rope! That's right! The rope! Enough!
Love is strong!
No one's killing anyone today. Why not?
Because she's our security blanket, that's why. Oh, we're so afraid, Bobby. Killing her might make us feel powerful for a moment.
Friends, I know you're scared. But this entire revolution has to be more than just petty revenge or the vicarious thrill of stringing someone up who can't even defend herself.
Ugh. Why not? We want to hang her for her father's cruelty. I think you should in love with her. That's what I think.
Well, maybe I am. And maybe I made a promise up there. A promise that no man would be denied his essential humanity due to the conditions of his pocketbook. That no man who had the means to help another would be ignored. Here and now, from this day forward, because of you, and you, and you, and you, and even this. Yes! We can finally look upon our fellow man and see not only a brother, but a sister as well. What does he mean by that?
Did he say that?
I don't remember him saying that.
All I remember was him saying, "Run, everybody, run!"
Well, that was in the heat of battle. And in that heat, the actual hotness of battle, it actually sounded a bit more like run, freedom, run, run away. My friend, yeah, run, freedom, run away. That freedom sun will shine today. So then you gotta run away.
Oh, I'm frightened.
Well, you should be. Freedom is scary. It's a cool blast of wind that burns your face till we wake up in the morning.
Literally?
Yes. It's a trickle of sweat. It's a trickle of sweat. Dripping in your ear. Dripping in your ear. Still here. Run away. Run away. So don't regret. And never fear. So freedom. Run away. There's a great thing for that on your day. And good intention, I say. Run, freedom, run. Run, freedom, run. Run, freedom, run. Freedom, run away. Freedom, run away. Freedom, run away. My friends, you have to run, 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 run. Freedom, run away. Freedom, run away. Freedom, run away. Freedom, run have to. It may take years, and some of us are almost certain not to make it. I'm sorry. But fight on we will, for all of the decades necessary to reclaim freedom for the people of this land.
Decades?
How about a real plan? I've got a real plan.
Miss Pennywise, how did you find us here?
I had a feeling you'd be down here. No one knows the sewer system like you do, Bobby.
Nor you.
Gladwell would like to speak with you, Bobby.
What about?
He says he wants to discuss the situation with you, man to man. He says he now understands how unhappy the people of this community have become and wants to work out a solution with you. Peacefully.
Oh, well now there's a shortcut.
That seems like a decade of struggle. How can we trust Gladwell? Mr. Gladwell doesn't want to fight Mrs. Strong. He just wants his amenities up and running smooth and natural. That's all he's ever wanted.
What do you think, little Sally?
I think it'll be awfully hard for your love to grow with hope if she's tied to a chair for the rest of her life.
All right. I'll go.
Bobby, no! What if it's a trick?
Then that's a chance that I'm willing to take.
What about the girl?
The girl stays here. Any funny business, and she gets it. You can tell that to Gladwell.
Sure, I'll tell him. Likewise with the girl. You give it her, and we give it to him. Get me?
We'll be careful, Mom.
Stay calm now, Hope, darling. We'll get you out of this in no time.
Hello, Bobby.
Hello, Hope.
So, this is the right new day you were telling me about.
Didn't mean for it to look like this, Hope. But your father, he gave us no choice.
They may not have taught me much at the most expensive university in the world, but they taught me this much. Kidnapping people is wrong.
Wait, did they really teach you that there?
I thought we had something special together, Bobby.
We do have something special, Hope. But as long as fear rules this land instead of freedom, love has just about as much chance as a baby bunny drowning in a vat of boiling water.
Maybe less.
I didn't mean to get you all tied up in all this, Hope.
And I didn't mean to. Well, I guess I don't know what I meant to do.
Look into your heart, Hope. There's so many questions. I think all the answers you need are in here, amongst all of the tissue.
Wait a minute, when will I see you again? When darkness surrounds you and you lose your way, have your own compass that turns my
caused a lot of excitement over the past couple of weeks, Mr. Strong. Gotten a lot of people riled up.
Oh, this is just the beginning, Mr. Gladwell. The people have only begun to fight.
Keeping my daughter confined against her will. Is that how the people fight?
By any means necessary.
The streets are still ours, Mr. Strong. Your people are just holed up in some underground sewer.
Oh, don't worry. They'll be up.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Gladwell. There's been a disturbance over at Public Amenity number 32, number 15 as well. Words begun to spread.
People have gathered and all of the rest. They're waiting to see what young Bobby will do next.
After he meets with you, of course.
Of course. Do you remember the stink years, Mr. Strong? The years when the water table started to drop and just kept on dropping. None of us thought we had much time then, and many of us did questionable things. There was the looting, of course, and the hoarding. Riots broke out like there was no tomorrow. For there was no tomorrow. But there is always a tomorrow if you're tough enough to cling to it. Which is why I have asked you here tonight. Some people see me as an evil man. But the truth is, I'm no more evil than you, or Miss Pennywise, or any of those poor people you insist upon leaving. I'm just a simple man trying to cling to tomorrow every day by any means necessary.
So what happens then when the drought is over?
Over? Well, we can always hope, I suppose. But until then, our regimen of continuing to control consumption through the regulating mechanism of cash must continue.
Yes, the regulating mechanism of cash.
Bobby, I want you to have this cash. And I want you to tell the people that the powers that be grant full amnesty to those involved in this week's criminal activities, so long as they return to the improved fee hike schedule as authorized by the legislature. Don't let it happen again. And have a good time in Rio.
So many tomorrows.
Yes.
But I'm afraid my conscience is going to cost you a bit more than just cash, Gladwell.
Bobby! Really is an awful lot of cash.
Free access is the only cash that I'm interested in.
I thought we had an understanding, Bobby.
Then understand this. If there truly is a bright new tomorrow out there waiting for us all, then we can find it together. Not just the wealthy few, all of us, everyone. But first that means free access.
Free access is impossible.
Then that's what I'll tell the people.
We'll not return to the stink years, Mr. Strong. I'll not allow it.
Caldwell, what are you doing?
I've spent a lifetime building this company, paying off the police, bribing the political elite, and stuffing out the popular resistance as if it were a naughty baby body in the palm of my hand. My right hand. I centralized all the power to a certain pinpoint spot right here between these two ears. And I'm not going to allow some dreamy-eyed boy who can't remember the stink years to ruin all of that. Seize him!
Don't do it, Caldwell. There's no telling what they'll do to the girl.
That's just the chance I'll have to take.
Wow! You really is as evil as they say.
You think that just because I love my daughter, I'll stop clinging to tomorrow?
Caldwell, wait
will do it again! The Urinetown became a Zalakstock with all haste. With all haste.
You lied to us, Gladman! Let go of me! Gladman! Why did I listen to that man? Why did I listen to the nature of his plan? And when he talked, I should have fought, I should have won, I should have ran! Why did I listen to that man?
You, get to police headquarters. We'll get all hands on deck tonight. You, and you stay with me. We'll see about these little disturbances. And Vic!
Yes, Cladwell?
Assemble the legislature. I want full authority for the coming crackdown.
And dirty my hands with this bad business, not on your life!
Don't kid yourself, Vic. Your hands are just as filthy as a child's at the sandbox time. But don't worry. You can wash them soon enough. Wash them on the banks of the Rio del Rio. Now go.
Why did I listen to that crook? A little bright catch is all it really took. That's how that freaking toilet baby came and I was shook. Why did I listen to that crook?
You lied to us, Gladwell. You told us one thing and then you did the other. That's what you did, Gladwell. That's what you did!
Come on then, young Bobby. You can't keep screaming all the way down to Urinetown.
But hope she's doing the others. What happens to me happens to her.
What happens to you happens to all of us sooner or later.
Rather later than sooner, I'd say.
Now we finally got you. Now you're in our claws, captured in our city of laws. There's no trial or jury, nothing to discuss. Now the law is speaking through us. You'll get your town, off to your town, away to your town. Now no more fuss.
Let go of me! I have to save hope!
There's no saving hope now, Miss Pennywise. There may be no saving you.
Oh no! Then take that! And that! And this! And a few of these!
Why did I listen to that boy? He spoke of hopes and dreams and filled me with such joy. How can I know he loved me so? For show was I his toy. Why did I listen to that boy?
So what's it like? This Urinetown I've heard so much about.
Perhaps it's better for us to show you.
The door's right in front of you. Step through and Urinetown awaits.
Door, it's more like a railing. Pigeons. A rooftop.
And a drop.
A decisive drop.
I guess I still don't understand.
Never fear, the time of understanding is soon at hand.
Welcome then to the very gates of Urinetown itself.
Why did I listen to that cat?
I listened to my dad. I went to work for him. He said he was so glad. Was he sincere? Not a stick. And now I fear that I've been had. Why did I listen to
That's
Well, there's amenity number 47 at the legislature building. My boy from home. This is just the top of the UGC headquarters building. And this is our town.
Yes, yes it is.
How can we be in your town and our town at the same time unless... Oh my God, you couldn't have.
Well, over you go.
Wait! You're just gonna throw me off this roof if that's supposed to be Urinetown? Death is Urinetown.
That's one interpretation.
Why
plan, isn't it? Let's not get ahead of ourselves now, shall we? Little Sally, what's going on up there? Yes?
I saw Bobby.
Yes?
I don't think the meeting went very well.
Well, why do you say that?
Well, they threw him off a building.
What do you say, little Sally? Who threw who off a building?
Bobby, the policeman. They threw him off a building.
The police? Threw Bobby off a building?
They couldn't have done such a thing. We have Clemo's daughter.
Yeah!
Well, they did.
Is alright.
Well, is he?
Oh, Bobby! The police came soon enough, but not before I heard his last words.
His last words?
They were about her.
Well, what were they?
They were, tell her I love her. Tell her I'll always be with her. And I will see her in a better place where hope is always new. Ours was a short time. Ours was a love that never bloomed. Yet in that love there is a brand new hope. It's calling out to you. Its call is soft and gentle, tame and fine. It's docile and benign.
A pickle, a rhyme. What can I say? That isn't what I meant. I've lost my sense of scent. I fear my life is spent.
No one is innocent. No one is innocent. What did he mean by that? He started fading in and out after a while. It was a miracle he was alive at all. The fall was so awful.
What's he talking about me? How can he say I'm not innocent? Not innocent of what?
I'm innocent. Who the hell does he think he is?
Wait! There's more! He said, tell all the people. Tell them the time was always now. Tell them to fight for what they know is right.
I've lost my sense of sight, and yet I see them. I see them standing hand in hand.
I see them standing hand in hand and cheek and land to land and sea.
Oh, I see it.
In this land. If only. Yes. If only.
laughing and conniving all of your days. Why so giving now?
Because Hope is my daughter, and I am her mother. Yes, Hope is true. I'm your mother, the one-time lover of Caldwell B. Gladwell. She takes after her father.
Stroke this.
Slaughter.
Not you quit. But it was during the stink years, you see. No one thought they had much time back then. So many of us did questionable things. There was the looting of parts and the hoarding. But there were also the fond farewells and the late night trysts. Life was an explosion filled with riots, cheap cabarets, dancing girls.
And love?
Oh, yes. And love. There was love like no tomorrow. Well, there was no tomorrow. But there is always a tomorrow of some kind or another. After you were born, Caldwell made me promise to never reveal my identity to you. For I was something of a strumpet in my day. But never in my wildness.
Who is in charge of the ropes?
My heart is telling me many things right now, as you can well imagine. But one thing it's bellowing louder than anything else is, when there's wrong in the world, we must right it. You did a wonderful thing by coming here, Miss Pennywise. Mom. And if you can reform yourself, maybe we can reform more than we know. Ladies and gentlemen of the rebellion, if you want to do to me what they did to Bobby, I wouldn't blame you.
Cedar.
Not! This righteous rebellion were to peter out in Bobby's name, sending his memory into oblivion. Then I would blame you. All of you. Kill me, and the rebellion dies with me. Defeat you, and the rebellion will triumph.
Huh. Lead us? She's back!
Lead you to the very nerve center of my father's empire.
I've got a key.
And the guards know not to question me. But once there, we'll question him good. Oh yes, we'll question him plenty.
Why should we trust you?
Because Bobby, your hero loved me. And I loved him.
Hope, dear girl, on behalf of the people of the rebellion, perhaps we, in time, might be able to love you too.
That's all that really matters, isn't it? Love. Now let's do to them what they were ultimately going to do to us!
If all us poor, saving water, Maggie's daughter, a portrait.
Playing on your Stradivari, he's not sorry, not a shred.
An absolute maze. That's what this sewer system is.
I'm going back down to give it another look. You stay here and guard the streets.
I've been meaning to ask, Officer Lockstock, do you ever have doubts about what we've been doing? About the, killings and all?
It may surprise you to learn that sometimes they do. But the health and security of this town are my top priority. I love the people of this community, Mr. Merrill, very much. But Cladwell's edicts their only chance.
And I love you very much.
I see.
Well, that went pretty well.
I'm perfectly capable of finding my own way in the legislature, you know?
Well, no offense, Senator, but Mr. Clyburn didn't want you to find a coup. Well, with all the coming crackdown and all.
What if I am flying the coop? What if I'm actually on my way to the airport right now to catch that last flight out to Rio? What would you say to that?
Can I come?
Those who may know from erasing, he got knife. Let their blood flow, let their glory. We're not sorry. Hey, that's life. They're not sorry.
I'm not sorry.
Sorry, no one's sorry. This thing gets to the ring.
Any word from Lock, Stock, and Barrel, Mr. McQueen?
Not yet, sir. They're still searching the sewer system.
Which is where they'll be keeping hope, I imagine. I only pray that when we meet in heaven, she'll find it in the vastness of her heart to forgive me.
Giving up on me so soon, Daddy?
Miss Cladwell, what an unexpected surprise.
Is there any other kind?
Oh, darling, thank God you're safe!
I'm not safe yet, Daddy, but I will be. Soon, all of the people of this land will be safe. Most of us, anyway.
What?
It's all over, Caldwell. We've come to take you away.
Take me away, but to where?
To the same place you sent your body.
And old so-and-so. And all those who couldn't pay your criminal fee hikes.
See him?
But, oh, darling, I don't understand. What's the meaning of all this?
I joined the revolution, Daddy, and I think it's time you join the expat community in Urinetown.
You're making a terrible mistake, Hope, darling. You need me more than you know.
The only thing we need now is freedom for the people. And love. Oh, yes, and love.
That's what I used to think too, Hope, darling. But worldwide ecological devastation has a way of changing a man. I learned that there were more important things than just love, food, water, shelter, for instance.
And piles of cash.
It wasn't just the cash, Miss Pennywise. It was an awful lot of cash. Solo power,
Mr.
solo money, climb up bunny, this time round.
Remember when our nights were snowy?
Aren't you sorry?
Sure, I'm sorry.
I'm not sorry. Just
took over her father's business, instituting a series of reforms that opened the bathrooms for all the people to pee for free whenever they liked, as much as they liked, however they liked, with whomever they liked. The UGC was renamed the Bobby Strong Memorial Toilet Authority and was operated as a public trust for the benefit of the people.
Officer Lockstock, where'd you go?
Just keeping my head down, little Sally. Something you need to learn how to do.
But aren't you scared the rebels will see you?
Oh, little Sally, I may be a cop, but I am also the narrator. So they can't touch me. Not if they want the show to end.
So many people being in Will. Thanks to the rebellion, the world is a much better place.
Actually, Miss Blackwell, right before your father died, you commissioned a study.
My father was a tyrant. He never appeared again. The only tyrant we need to obey is freedom. Sisters and brothers, fight for the river. Fathers and mothers, sing is too. All in the family, push toward the river. Shove toward the river. Why don't you step in the river, wade in the river, soak in the river, through and through. And once in the river, you are the river. Friends on the shoreline, jump into.
Of course, it wasn't long before the water turned silty, brackish, and then disappeared altogether. As cruel as Caldwell v. Flatwell was, his measures effectively regulated water consumption, spurring the town to the same fate as the phantom Urinetown. Pope chose to ignore the warning signs, however, preferring to bask in the people's love for as long as it lasted.
What kind of musical is this? The good guys finally take over and everything falls apart?
Well, like I said, little Sally, this isn't a happy musical.
But the music's so happy.
Yes, little Sally, yes it is.
Such a fever. If only I had a cool, tall glass of water, maybe I'd have a fighting chance.
But don't you see, Mrs. Strong? The glass of water's inside of you. It always has been.
It has?
Sure it has. Don't you know what you are?
A river?
That's right. We all are. I am the river, you are the river. She is the river, he is too. All on the river, flowing for freedom, flowing for justice, let's renew. We see a river flowing for freedom. We see a river just in you. You see a river flowing for freedom. You see a river straight and true.
I don't think too many people are gonna come to this musical, Officer Lockstock.
Why do you say that, little Sally? Don't you think the people want to be told that their way of life is unsustainable?
That and the title's awful. Can we do a happy musical next time?
Oh, if there is a next time, I'm sure we can. Well, that's our story. Hope eventually joined her father in a manner not quite so gentle. As for the people of this town, well, they did the best they could. But they were prepared for the world that they inherited. Weak as they were on the legend born in their founding fathers' scare tactics. For when the water dried up, they recognized their town for the first time for what it really was, what it was always waiting to be.